So I went in for an MRI a couple weeks ago, and I was having some issues with my low back, the left side. There was pain, there's some weakness going on, and it was just isolated to the L5S1 that joint, so the SI joint. Sorry, I couldn't figure out what I was trying to say. So I went into my surgeon because it got really bad. I went for a run. It flared up pretty bad to where I couldn't walk. I was in the wheelchair one day, on crutches the next. So I went in. Like I said, there was weakness in the left leg, so they did an MRI. And my surgeon reported back nothing. I told them I wasn't going to come in unless it was something serious, so just kind of, let it go or have me come in if I really need to. So it took them a while to get the results back to my chiropractor, and I never did hear back from the surgeon. So what the chiropractor saw in the notes and stuff, it is I have a bulge on the right side in a fissure. So there's like a cut or something in there, and it was causing the pain. But to me, since the left side is the one having the issue, I don't understand why it was on the right side, but it could be compensation for, that. But like I said, that pain is really isolated to the SI joint on the left side. So I just don't understand that. So what they decided to do was I will not be running for several months because they think that I went too far too fast. So I like to push myself. I love to run, that it's been part of my life for so long. So having to stop running is going to be really hard when all I want to do is run. It helps with frustration. It helps with stress. So this is going to be a very, very difficult few months for me until this heals. But I will say, for the 2 weeks now that I have not been running, the back pain has been better. Not great, but it has been a lot better. I'm not having those issues. I still have weakness in the legs, especially like in the morning and towards the end of the day where it's hard to walk. So I brought up some of the new symptoms to my naturopath, and since I have Addison's disease and fibromyalgia, she thinks that maybe the fibromyalgia was misdiagnosed and that it is MS instead. So of course, I went to my neurologist, who I do not like. I did not like him the first time I saw him, and now I will be finding another neurologist. He refused to do an MRI. He said from my history, he's like, from your history, you don't have MS. Okay, well, a year and a half ago, he did an MRI and told me that the brain doesn't change. He's like, so this MRI is going to be fine. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. The brain does change. Like I said, these symptoms are new. It's not, it hasn't been gradual. They came on a few months ago. So, I'm trying to explain to him, can you run this test? I've done everything I can. I am on the whole food plant-based diet, very strict. So, and I exercise all the time. And I am a positive person. I always try to ignore issues, ignore pain, and, move on from that, because a lot of the times I'm thinking maybe this is in my head, and it's not. So what he told me was to make sure that I am eating healthy and exercising. Again, I tell him I'm on the whole food plant-based diet. It is pretty much vegan. How the hell am I supposed to get any healthier than that? I exercise 5 to 7 days a week. How am I supposed to do any more than that, And so for him to say eat better, exercise more, and stay positive, it's like, dude, you're not listening to anything I'm saying. So like I said, he refused to do the MRI. He's like, you don't have MS from your past, from your history. So I will be finding another neurologist. So it's just been very frustrating. So I can't run. I'm being refused treatment because he doesn't think that it is because of my history. It's like, okay, dude, you haven't seen me in a year and a half. Things change. So, yeah, he's just really frustrating. So I will be looking into that with another neurologist, somebody who hopefully will listen to what my concerns are. So, yeah, I will keep everybody updated. Other than that, I am exercising in the pool instead. So I'm doing some running in the pool, which has been great. I didn't realize how hard it was to exercise in water, but it's been good. I really enjoy it. So I'll be doing that along with like the elliptical and home exercises, still doing PT. So hopefully this bulge and fissure, I don't even know how to say that stupid word, will clear up, and then I'll be able to run again in several months. We'll see how that goes. So I will keep you all updated. Thanks.